Today we are reading a wordless picture book called The Lion and the Mouse. The illustrator is Jerry Pickney. The illustrator draws the pictures. There's no author because there are no words. On the front, the cover, we have a picture of that needs to go in the garbage, lion. On the back, we have a picture of the mouse. Let's find out how the little teeny mouse helps the king of all the animals. On the end pages, there's a picture of all the animals on the plain in the jungle. And the lion is roaring as if he's just waking up from a nap. And then on the title page, we can see those big, giant lion prints in the dirt. And who's sitting in the lion print? The mouse. The Lion and the Mouse. Illustrated by Jerry Pickney. The owl was just getting all done from its night of hunting when it spied a mouse sitting on top of a rock. Mother Mouse did not know that Owl was looking at it. Mother Mouse was getting ready to watch the sun come up, the sunrise. Mother Mouse ducked and climbed into the log nest just before the owl catch her. The owl was upset. The mother mouse ran out the other end of the log, and the owl did not see her. The owl would not get to eat Mother Mouse today. Mother Mouse went through the field and started climbing on something hard and long and furry. And then she climbed what seemed like a hill, but it wasn't a regular hill. It was a furry hill. She did not know she was climbing on. And before she knew it, the king of all the animals, the lion, snatched her in his claw and growled. Roar. He said, "What are you doing climbing on the king of all the animals?" And Mother Mouse squeaked, "Oh, please do not eat me, your majesty. I am but a humble Mother Mouse, trying to get away from an owl." And the lion said, "But you look like a tasty, delicious, scrumptious snack. You would be a good morning snack." And she said, "But maybe someday I can help you. If you spare me my life, I will promise you when you need help, you can call me and I will help." And the lion said, "Why would the king of all the animals need the help from a mouse?" And she said, "I don't know, your highness, but if you call me, I will come to your help if you don't eat me." And he said, "Okay, little Mama Mouse, I will let you go. Roar. But if I should need help and I call for you and you do not come and help me, then I will eat you and your family of mice." It's kind of a monster story. She said, "Thank you, your highness. I am most gracious of your favor." So Mama Mouse went back to her nest, and her little mice, they were squeaking because they were hungry, and she told them about her adventure, about almost getting caught by an owl, then getting caught by the lion, and then promising she'd help the lion so he would let her go. And the lion got up and stretched and roared one roar to tell all the animals to wake up. And Lion decided to go for a walk. What he didn't know was that off in the distance, there were men setting a trap. What kind of trap? A lion trap with big, strong rope nets. Once they got the trap set, they took off and kept driving down the road. Lion, meanwhile, was walking through the forest or the jungle, saying good morning to all of his subjects, his animal friends. And he didn't even realize when he stepped on the tripwire. What's that word? A tripwire makes the trap spring. And when he steps on the tripwire, the net goes up and around the lion. What is this? And he's thrashing and clawing and trying to get out, and he's twisting and turning. Excuse me. And the more he twists and the more he thrashes about, the more he gets stuck. And finally, he's so tired that he realizes he cannot get out of this trap on his own. And do you know what he does? Oh, Mama Mouse. And Mama Mouse hears his roar. She hears him call for help. So she runs up a tall reed to see where the lion was at. Then across the log, then up to a tree, and then she climbs up a tree and notices the rope. So she climbs down. She says, "Your Highness, are you okay?" He says, "Yes, but how will you ever help me? You're so small and tiny. I'm stuck in this big net." And she said, "Lions might not be able to get out of thick nets, but mice can chew through the rope." So check out this new word. She started gnawing on the rope. Gnawing is like when you're chewing, trying to get something off of something hard. Sometimes Mr. Beam eats ribs and you have to gnaw the meat off the bone. I've got gnawing is like a, show me gnawing. So she starts gnawing on the rope. And pretty soon, snap, one rope breaks. So she goes to the next one and she gnaws a little bit more. Snap, another rope breaks. Then she gnaws on the next one a little bit more and snap. The last rope breaks and the lion falls down in a giant thump onto the ground, but he is free. Sit down on your bottom.
Yeah, and
He's free. He's not caught anymore.
but he is okay.
He is okay. He's not hurt. And do you know what he says to Mrs. Mouse? Mother Mouse? Yeah, he says, "Mother Mouse, I am in your debt. You saved me. I will forever protect you and your family. If there's anything you ever need, come and see me, the king of all the animals. And as a token of my appreciation, please take this piece of the net that I was stuck in, that you chewed me out of, and take it home for your family so they know how important Mother Mouse is, since she helped the lion, the king of all the animals." So she took it home and she gave the piece of knot to her kids, and they played with it like it was a chew toy. Some of them even gnawed on it. And Mother Mouse told her children about her adventures with the lion, and they all lived happily ever after. The Lion and the Mouse, as read to you by Mr. Bean and his group of... All right, that is right.